So you would beat your boo up? You would beat your boo up and say, bitch, you should have washed the dishes?
I mean, that's what needed to happen at that time, and that's what needed to happen.
I'm lying.
Right, come on now.
Oh, I'm about to say, like, I know, you can't be serious. Are you serious? This be the PhD of the Culture Club. He talk about hit people if you need to hit them.
No,
what?
No, you should never have to hit your mate or lover or whoever you're getting to know. You shouldn't have to hit anybody.
You should always have self-discipline because you are in control over your emotions. Children lash out. Children, you know, throw fits when they don't get their way. As an adult, a functional adult, you should be able to acknowledge the fact that, you know what, I do feel some type of way. You know what, let me pull myself back a second. Let me get to the reason why whatever it is that's going on has me feeling this type of way. Address that, then address the party that's involved in it. You guys have a discussion about it, and you know what, if you two don't see sides, then you know what, well, maybe this is where you have that adult conversation of, well, we need to just let it be at an impasse. We agree to disagree, or, you know, either drop it or you remove yourself from the situation, because that's what adults do.
And I don't think it's cultural, or just because you probably seen it when you were growing up, that you feel that, you know, it's almost like Color Purple, and my boo and I, we went to see Color Purple, the musical, over the weekend in Tallahassee. No, Jacksonville. One of them. But almost like, you know, Celie telling Harpo, well, if Sophia ain't doing what you're doing, you know, beat her. I don't think you should have to do that just because, you know, Celie was getting beat herself, and that's the only way that she was acting right. You know, or you know, Mr. was making her act right. But no, you shouldn't have to be. I tell anybody that I get to know or have been getting to know that the day I felt that my life was being threatened with my ex was the last day we spoke, the last day we were in a relationship. I'm not dealing with it. Nope. I just go ahead and just let it go. We are already arguing, and now you try to hit me. Hell no.
He is not a fighter though, at all, by no means. And the reason why I say that is because I told him, I was like, all right, remember I told you about such and such day in the club. I'm just gonna let you know that this might happen, blah, blah, blah. He was like, that ain't got nothing to do with me, I'm out. Don't tell me about it, I don't care.
Because you were like,
oh,
no, you said yourself, I'm not gonna be here long because such as in the club and they trying to kill me. I said, cool, remove yourself from the situation. Next thing I know, you come to me, hey buddy, I'm like, what the fuck you still doing here? Then next thing you know, you see them coming out the bathroom, that's them right there. Well, you just keep letting them go on by. You either gonna stay over here, or you gonna leave, or what? But I mean, if he was gonna get physical with you, I would. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna throw a glass. I'm gonna say, hey, fight security or somebody or something. But I mean, I'm gonna try to make sure that you don't get paralyzed.
If situations with your friends end up in a fight, how far will you go for your friend?
Depends on the circumstance.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. Case in point, I was in undergrad. We were standing outside of the club. We didn't actually go in the club. And long story short, we were having a conversation just like this right here, but people were walking through. But we were still laughing and joking and whatnot. These girls came out, because it was guys and girls. That was within our conversation. These other girls, they come walking through, and we were laughing, and they were drunk or whatever, stumbling through, and they thought that we were talking about them, but that was not even the case. And so the girl turns around and she says, I know that bitch ain't say nothing about me. And mind you, it's all guys and one girl, and my friend, she was just like, who are you talking to? And then she turned around and said, I'm talking to you, bitch. And then next thing you know, they got into a fight, and then her girlfriend started to, like, they all tried to jump her. So we had to, like, try to break them up. And then next thing you know, some girl tried to swing on me, and she was a little tiny little girl, but like I tried to hold her away from like hitting me, and then she took her fingernails and she dug them all in my neck and like scratched me down my chest, and I like pushed her off of me. But again, she was a little girl. Like she was short. She was maybe like 4'11", and next thing you know, she was flying across the parking lot or whatever, which that caused a whole nother situation. Luckily, the cops had came and they sort of kind of saw the whole thing. No one was arrested, but in that sense, like we had to jump in to help our friend and not be jumped by all these girls.
See, that's how I feel. When if it's one-on-one, you know, if this is my friend right here and y'all getting into it, then I'm gonna stand back, you know. But if you got Hector over here that's a part of your clique, and you starting with him and you saying something and Hector want to jump in, then at that time I feel
yay,
duty.
Yay, yay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed
if Hector starts saying something,
if Hector want to jump in, now if they fight,
you just a fighter anyway.
Well, I'm just saying. But if you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I would step in and say,
but TC saying that he would just keep drinking his drink.
No, I would step in if Hector starts saying something.
Right, he ain't got time for all that.
See, like I say, it depends on the situation.
Right, what's fucked up first though, we're gonna keep it real, we're gonna keep it real. What's fucked up first is that you, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but you would put Trey in that position first of all.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
When he says, well, I'm going to continue drinking my drink, I'm sure if the push came down to it and the fight was to break out, I'm sure he would fight with you.
Yeah.
But if through the night you're popping off or throwing little indirects here and there, and you get your ass beat, you deserved it. I'm not gonna, and even if you're not, now if I see them, you know, pushing little, and they're the ones who's or in their situation, they're the ones who's making the smart comments here, there. You know, you as the calm one, you're gonna be like, just leave it alone, it ain't that serious. Let's drink, let's chill, whatever. You understand? But when the jump off come to jump off, you're the first to jump off. You understand? Because that's what a friend does. Now, I'm not gonna ag it on through the night either and be like, oh bitch, come on, man, fuck that bitch. Oh, we got her, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna do all that. What I'm gonna do, exactly what you said. Well, we're gonna continue drinking our drink and have a good time.
I mean, I'm gonna try to diffuse the situation before it even gets getting sparked off anyway. If Hector comes to Wes and say, you know, and I'm with Wes and we're chilling at the club and we're having a drink or whatever, and Hector's, you know, saying some stuff and I hear it, I'm like, you know, let's just move to the other side because we just don't need that. And then if I see a problem, you know, or Hector gets really close, I'm gonna watch it. Trust me, Libras watch. Libras are keen to watching body language and their environment and surroundings. If it really get, you know, about to be like, okay, it's about to get physical, I'm probably gonna stand in the middle. I would take the blows, but I'll make sure the situation, I'll make sure my friends.
My thing is, I've been in a situation where a friend of mine or a buddy of mine that was becoming the level of a friend had the option to walk away. My thing is, if you have the option to walk away, walk the fuck away. It is never that deep to get into a fisticuff with somebody in the club because you want to prove something. It's never that deep. Like, who the fuck is this person anyway? Let him carry on with his miserable life and let him do him or her, whatever the case may be. But if you're backed into a corner and the person has you backed into a corner and it's a situation where he just won't let you get free, then as a friend, I feel obligated to step in. If it's a situation where you're gonna be jumped and you have no way to get out of that, best believe we gonna be fucking them people up right along with you, because I just don't, for me, but see, my thing is, I'm not the type of fighter that's just gonna fight just to fight. My thing is, if you touch me, you're trying to kill me. Therefore, I have to kill you first. That's how I think about, mentally, that's how I think about fighting. So for me, it's not just a situation to try to be cute. Oh yeah, I laid hands, or I got these hands in first. No, bitch, I'm trying to kill your ass, because at the end of the day, you're jeopardizing my life. And that's why I take precaution in trying to even go that route, because all sorts of bottles, all sorts of stools, all sorts of chairs, all sorts of that is going to be used to get you to understand that I'm not the one to fuck with. So I just feel that if you have the option or the ability to walk away,
I mean,
walk away.
I don't think it takes throwing bottles and chairs and lamps and shit to be known not to be fucked with. That just makes you know.
I mean, yeah. Obviously, if you got hands, you got hands. If
I want to fuck you up, I'm still gonna fight you. I'm just gonna know. Be careful with West, because that bitch likes to throw.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But at the same time,
he's from Queens, so they like.
Not even that. But not even that. My thing is size. People try to bully you based off of their size.
My thing is just, we are all over the age of 30. You know what I mean? And my thing is, fighting isn't even a part of my vocabulary at this age of my life. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna avoid. I'm not gonna fight. The only time I'm ever gonna fight in a club or anywhere out of my home is if I am physically assaulted first.
Right.
You could be in my face. You want to sit there and yell, call me all sorts of bitch ass niggas. You know what? I'm Gucci. I'm good. I'm not gonna fight you. Mm-hmm. I'm a grown ass man doing grown ass things. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna fight you. That's for the kids.
Right.
Let the Charlies play with that. Mm-hmm. But at our age, I think fighting shouldn't even be in our vocabulary. You understand?
Well, I'm gonna go one further, and I don't think that it has anything to do with age. I think that you shouldn't be fighting. Period. At the end.
No. Let's keep it real now. Now you want to keep it bold, and let's keep it real. Fighting is something that we go through in life. Why? Because it physically prepares.
No, physically fighting.
Yeah, I'm saying, why do you fight in life? Why do we fight in life? Why?
That is a good question.
I mean, you're probably fighting to
because you're insecure, because you don't have any confidence within yourself, because your life fucking sucks.
Well, no. Well, that's just only one aspect of it, because you could be fighting to protect yourself.
I mean, I
was always raised to, like, you don't start a fight, but if somebody comes to you with it, like back when you're saying somebody being up in your face, no, you ain't gonna even do that. See, because you gonna talk your shit over there.
I don't see Andreas letting somebody talk him up in his face. No, like, bitch, you motherfucker.
You ain't gonna you're not gonna do that.
See, but I'm saying it will never get to that.
No, that's right, because they're gonna be talking that stuff over there. I can deal with it over there, but you're not gonna come
just walk away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't care about that. I'm not gonna let you sit there and disrespect.
You ain't gonna.
I don't think it's for me. See, that's the difference. How you said Andres looks like. For me, I don't think anyone will ever try me like that because it's just a respect thing. Like, if I look at you and you look like someone who don't fuck off, there's no way I'm coming up in your face screaming and cussing if I'm not ready to fight you.
Right.
See, I think if you go in somebody's face.
No, I don't think I was gonna say. I am the type of person, because you will rarely ever see me get mad, but I get mad a whole lot. I'll be that type of person.
Wait. How you very rarely get mad, but you get mad a whole lot? Because I very rarely get mad because I get mad a lot.
I will keep it to myself, but I will be sitting here. I can be smiling, but you say something that pissed me off. That smile will still be there, and I can easily pop off or hit you. That's the reason why I try my best not to get mad, and I try not to get angry, because that other person, like that other side of me, I don't want to see what the aftermath of that will be. That's why I would rather walk away and find another way to get rid of my anger, such as go to the gym, go run or something like that, and get over it and just be like, okay, fuck it.
But always remember, if you're in a fight, you're an equal contribution in that fight. It takes two to fight.
Not if it started on you first.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because I'll be damned. I'm not going to sit there and just let somebody pummel on me.
No, you're missing my point. You're missing my point. A lot of the times somebody wants to fight somebody is because of what? There's a reason behind it.
Because they
want to fight you. No. Nobody's going to fight somebody. Well, let me not say that, because it's very rare. I'm going to fight you just because you looked at me funny. I fight you because there's a reason behind it. I fight you.
Oh, this bitch looked at me sideways. They must got a fucking problem. And you can be in your own fucking world. You can be thinking about something happening.
Sober people don't think like that. That's when you be drunk.
But what he's saying is that that's where it starts.
That's how it starts.
So it starts that way, and then you come at me like, what the fuck you looking at me like that for?
And who are you fucking talking to?
Let me ask you a question, Russ. The people who wanted to fight you and kill you, was there another lot? Huh?
So he slept with me, man.
Oh.
I could have, but I didn't.
What was that? My question is, you don't have to say what the.
Why are you walking off the screen? You gonna check the mic?
My question was there an underlying reason? Yes or no? You don't have to say what the reason is.
Was there a reason to fight me?
Yeah.
No.
In their mind, was there a reason to fight you? Let's say it like that.
I can't speak for them. They're not here.
In their mind,
you're asking me. I can't speak for them. They're not here. To me, there's no reason to fight anybody unless hands are laid first.
What you did to them people?
Nothing.
What you said?
It's called insecurity. It's called insecurity.
You did something to make them insecure.
It's called insecurity.
Really?
I was minding my business.
And in your business and some of their business intertwined, and then they felt some type of way, and then they want to come get you, they want to come see you, and then what?
Right.
No, I mean I'm not gonna go into the whole thing. I understand. I understand bold and blunt, but at the end of the day, that's the past, and I want to keep it in the past for specific reasons. That was a catastrophic situation that made no sense, point blank into the period, and dealing with grown individuals. They weren't. I'm not even gonna go into the thing, but at the end of the day, I felt that the only reason to physically assault someone is if you have to defend yourself.
Right, and okay.
That's it.
But that's not.
That's what I believe. It would become assault if you. Let me not go there.
You're protecting yourself.
But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But anyways.
I mean, I just think that it's not that serious to ever get to that point.
Right. I don't either.
Yeah, you in my face, just like you said. They like, oh, you looking at me, and you think about something that happened at work, and they come up to you like, what's wrong with you? Then they got their click, want to walk back and forth. I'm not one. I am gonna tell my friends, hey, like, guess what? You know they showing out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or saying something, but I'm not gonna pop off like that. You know, unless you come up in my face, and then we'll just.
What if they bump into you?
See, and then I'm just gonna walk away from them. I don't know, turn the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek.
I know that's right.
Amen.
It's a Christian way to do.
Don't block your blessings,
Don't block your blessings. I know, but I mean, nobody.
And clearly, don't block your face. Just turn the other cheek.
Just turn the other cheek.
I know that's real.
Mess up that good work.
Okay, so what else y'all want to talk about?
It was this lower too.
What else was on the menu for today?
The next president and the Scandal Ferguson episode.
Can I smoke a cigarette before we start? I would like to talk about the next president. That would be interesting.
Okay, so Trey, if you can hit the record button real quick.
I think that would be an interesting conversation.
The next president.
You have a group of 10,000 people who don't vote because they feel like their vote is not important, and guess what? It's those 10,000 from each state that make that difference.
Well, yeah, every little bit counts. And now I'll pose this question to Hector again earlier.